Okay, you guys, a little bit ago I got out of, what's the name? Out of African dance, and like every class I'm always kind of like, I hate when I get into these things where I don't really want to go every time. I'm like, I'm not looking forward to this, but I go, I have a great time, and after I'm like, oh my god, this is so much fun. Well, that happens to me now with African dance. I didn't want to go today, and we got there and just kind of like, and then we start to learn, like, we finished the dance. Now we know the whole thing, and like we get it, and I'm like, yes, okay, we practice. Then I get it, I hit the right marks, and I'm like, oh my god, like those moments when like it all comes together, like, ah. So, really excited about all that. And that's about that. This morning, my first class was at 1 o'clock, and I was like sleeping. I woke up at 8, 9, and 10 with my alarms. And then at 10 o'clock, well, at 8, Ashley was leaving to go to her class. And then she comes back, and I had just woken up. And then Zara was also here, and I'm like, I always get so confused when like different people are here and stuff. I'm like, okay, you're here, is there anybody else? And like all through the night I just swear, like woke up and I kept looking, and it looked like there was 2 people sleeping on Ashley's bed, but it was just her, and she had like all her pillows, and it looked like people, and I was like freaking out again, very confused.
I was writing about everyone, and I was like, Trevor lives on a farm. What more do I need to say?
I didn't quite get to Trevor. I said I'd talk about him next time. I was like,
wow, you're rude.
It's like I want a cookie.
Literally, that's what I said. It was great. I started laughing. I was like, Molly, I cracked myself up.
Is that why you started laughing?
Yeah. Thanks, baby. Huh?
Here's my mind. I finished homework.
Yeah, we're about to start the movie. That was fast.
What movie?
They want to watch something scary, so.
Oh god, no. Alright,
Hey.
Hey, what movie? It all depends on what. If I can handle it.
Mom, I finished before you. That takes count.
Mom's is prettier.
It's a cookie.
Cookies should be pretty.
But I'm gonna eat it right away. So, no.
How is that? You see there, those are the stars, and that's snow, and that's confetti, and
Nice.
Okay, so I'm laying down right now. Please ignore the awkward angle. So the cookie thing was this really awesome event that Vanessa made up, where we first had to write. It was a couple weeks into school starting, and we wrote a letter to ourselves just about how the year's been going, like where we're at, and then she's gonna give it back to us at the end of the year. And a lot of us were asking, like, can we do this like again, like at the semester, and then like at the end of the year, and then we get them all back and we can see like how we progressed or regressed, or if we didn't change at all, or just like, you know, how everything was going on in our lives. And then after we like wrote a letter, we got a cookie. So I'm really excited to like get that back. Like, it's really funny though, because I remember kind of what I wrote, and I'm like looking back at it, and then a couple days after I wrote stuff, everything changed, and I'm like, oh my god, already like so much has changed that I had written about. So yeah, that was a really fun event. I will see you tomorrow.